Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to another Lockboss Show and Giveaway. Of course, I'm here with the MPJ and this is Sterling.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on here.
How's it feel?
Feels great.
Like,
I see you behind the camera all the time and watch you, but it's great to be here.
Yes, you're live on YouTube right now.
Excellent.
Everybody, hey, thank you for tuning in. We're going to have some fun today. And, let's see here. Give me, you know what? Sterling, would you mind closing that door?
No,
I'm
no,
sorry, man. I'm sorry. We're running a little late getting here. And we have the door open. And there's like 3 or 4 cords that I would have to actually get by. And I don't know if I'm that coordinated.
No, we were just having a good time having a conversation before we came in here. So
yeah. Absolutely. No, of course, we're going to be drinking Topo Chicos.
Never had one.
Never had one.
Never.
Okay.
Delicious.
You like it?
Yep.
All right, send your mics a little low. Let me adjust that a little bit. Hopefully that will do the trick. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's hop into the show. And here in just a few minutes, Sterling and I will be talking. We have some a whole bunch of stuff we'll share with you. Maybe a few jokes along the way. I don't know.
Who I am, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Why I'm here.
All that fun stuff.
Absolutely.
All that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get the show on the way. All right. So posts of the week. This first post comes from Cody H at Rigid Edge Locksmith. He says, thanks for the words of encouragement. Getting back from the holidays, I had a nice surprise in the mail. Much needed this week. Cody, looks like you got some good stuff there. You got the little Lockboss pin, some stickers, hats, shirt, all the good stuff there. Cody, thank you for sending that in. Next up, this comes from Greg P. And he says, hello, gang. Hey, can you guess what arrived today? Let me give you a little hint. It's my swag. My swag, he says, from you all at CLK Supplies. And no, you can't have any of my fruit snacks. Thank you very much. Thanks, PJ. Thank you, Lockfather. Thank you, everyone at CLK. Even you, Billy. You're being awfully kind today, Craig, when you posted this. I love it. Hashtag Lockboss. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you for sending that in there. I see you in the comments there, Lucky Strike, making fun of me. Come on now. No, it's all good. I deserve it too. Next up here is the comment of the week. This one comes from Mr. Tech Key. Says, the performance-based pay structure sounds really exciting. What a great incentive for a lock boss of any level of experience to grow their skill and grow your business. I would imagine that employees would be less likely to leave. It sounds like it would be best by both worlds in that it is almost like owning your own business while having someone else worry about the business side of it. Very, very good. Yeah, great comment, Mr. Tech Key. And I think you're right. What a great conversation Michael and I had. If you haven't watched that, we just released it on Sunday. And I think I'm hoping we'll see more of him. I would really like to, like I said, get the Lockfather and him on a call together, and we can kind of really dive in with it. But with all of that being said, we have our special guest here sitting with me. If you're just now tuning in, this is Sterling.
Thank you.
And Sterling, so I want to dive into a little bit of your history before I actually have you talk about what you do today.
Absolutely.
So you used to work for a hardware distributor.
Yep. I started in Seattle. I worked for Builder's Hardware and Supply until about 2020, and they were purchased by Banner Solutions, and went and worked for Banner Solutions for several years and wanted to try my hands at the manufacturer side and the repping side. So I jumped over and started working for United Sales.
And so what did you do at Banner in particularly?
So I was an outside sales rep for Banner, selling multiple manufacturers, Legion, ASA, Dormacaba, all sorts of different products from high-end residential, low-end residential, multifamily, commercial, kind of everything. If it had to do with a door, we sold it.
Okay. Cool. And then so you transitioned from doing that to now a manufacturer's rep.
Manufacturer's rep. Yep.
And the cool part is Sterling actually lives, local, right?
I live local. I'm 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Crow flies, if that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's local. And the manufacturers that you currently represent. So
the manufacturers that we currently represent on the Division 8, being door hardware, is ASI. ASI is partitions. That's Division 10. Division 8, we have Town Steel, which you're one of our best customers in Town Steel. We also have ABH, Fragio, FR International, which is a high-end mortise lock, hotels, casinos, resorts line. We also represent Doortronics and Waterson hinges.
Okay. So a full line.
Full line.
Full line. It keeps you busy.
It keeps me busy. And, all these manufacturers coming out with new products, better products. So just staying up to date with all the trends it keeps me busy.
Absolutely. Now, with that being said, I don't know if you remember, it was right before summer. Was it in March or May?
It was June, I think. Wasn't it June?
Was it June?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it was June. If you remember in, I guess, June, I went down to Town Steel for a few days down there in California. And it was Sterling who took me.
Absolutely. We had a great time.
Yeah, we had a good time. Spent a few days down there.
Yeah. We toured the Town Steel factory and walked, what was the beach?
Venice
Beach.
Muscle Beach.
Muscle Beach, yep.
And he was trying to get me in there, trying to pump weights, So we had a great time going down there and visiting and hanging out.
Learned a lot. I was new with Town Steel, representing Town Steel, so I learned a lot. That was a fun trip.
Yeah. It really was. And so, what was and I want to get into a few of these lines here in a minute, but I'm really curious, like when you did the transition, what was it like going from being on the distribution side to then on the manufacturer rep side?
Well, it was a pretty easy transition. So when you're on the distributor side, or wholesale distribution, you're still representing the brands that you're selling. Mm-hmm. So you're representing them. There's just a lot more brands. Now being on the rep side, you can really focus and work with the manufacturers to, put out a good product and help support the customers.
Mm-hmm. And is it weird, like when you get calls from Banner or whatever, being on the other side of the same place at all, or?
It is a little weird because, I've been in the industry for 17 years, I think now. So selling to my old customers, right? Banner's now a customer of ours. Builders Hardware is also a customer of ours. Yeah. So selling to them on the other side is a little bit weird, but the relationships are great that I've, made and helped build upon.
Makes sense. Probably a little fun too, huh?
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. The manufacturers take really good care of us. So.
Awesome. So now transitioning into the lines, I first want to talk about Town Steel for a minute, because we actually have something that we've been doing here at CLK Supplies that you may have not actually kind of caught on to yet, which is, as you know, and we've done many videos, even had Dennis, the owner, on with us, did a video. Go to our YouTube channel and just type in Town Steel. You'll be able to find that. But we went from just stocking and selling all of the different electronic locks, right? The deadbolts, the E-Elites, the ones that aren't as holy as the other brands, right? And then also the E-Geniuses as well. But we've also transitioned now into stocking and selling the grade 1 and grade 2 mechanical levers. And if you were to go to our website right now and go to the commercial hardware, you'll see them there. And we already have a bunch of them in stock. And I'll have some videos coming out here in the next, probably month or so, kind of showcasing and kind of going over them. But they're really awesome. And we're really happy to start to sell those.
And you stock them in the different functions,
Yep.
in black and satin stainless, the two popular finishes.
Yep. Grade 1, grade 2, the different finishes, different functions, all of that fun stuff. And something I really love about them, and I've talked to you, we've kind of, you have to feel bad for Sterling, right? Because he gets around me, I start asking tons and tons of questions, right?
I learn a lot. When you ask questions I wouldn't ask. And so I'm learning a whole lot.
And so, the thing I really like is that you get the town steel quality, but the price points on the hardware in general, but especially the grade 1 and grade 2 levers is wonderful.
And that's what I really, again, coming from the manufacturer side. So when we're in the wholesale distribution side, we might have 5 or 6 lines that have a similar lock, and they're different priced. But going to town steel, we have a competitive price and a really good quality product.
Mm-hmm.
You can win some projects. They're easy to install. Just really good quality.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm definitely excited for that coming out. Something else that Sterling and I were just talking about is ABH. So
ABH, yes.
Tell us a little bit about ABH.
So ABH is a family-owned American company. We manufacture products here in America. We're not part of the big Legion, ASA, or Dormacaba. We have continuous hinges. PJ's telling me that the locksmiths are installing a lot of continuous hinges.
Mm-hmm.
So we also, at ABH, we do custom strikes, rescue hardware. If you guys are familiar with rescue hardware, behavior health hardware. So Town Steel, if you're familiar with, has ligature resistant hardware, which have you showed some of the ligature resistant stuff?
I don't think I have.
Okay. That's what Town Steel, a lot of it's known for, is ligature resistant hardware.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really round out our project with ABH because we have ligature resistant hardware, rescue hardware, all the stuff to go into a complete project.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mag holders, overhead stops, kind of really everything. We can do customization of products as well.
Okay. Yeah. And so pretty exciting. So we're going to start to sell the ABH coming up. So excited about that.
And we're going to start with the
continuous hinge.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. They're, a continuous hinge in like a aluminum storefront door type of situation that's getting beat.
Absolutely.
There's nothing better.
No, through bolt.
Right.
It's going to be solid. You got a lot of adjustment up, down, side to side. And you're just going to not have problems with that door anymore.
Exactly. So we have that. And then the other one I wanted to talk about were those hinges.
You didn't want to talk about the Waterson hinges?
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Absolutely. We'll talk about Waterson. I'll grab the display.
Okay. Yeah. So he's going to get the display. We were just literally I don't know, about a minute late going live here because we were so busy going over a bunch of stuff. Kind of lost track of time a little bit. So he's going to get that really quick. And I think it's interesting. I'd really like to get your feedback if this is something that we should be selling. And I'll give you kind of a intro to it while he's going to get it. But it's essentially taking a door closer and turning them into hinges. So you don't have to have a top mount door closer if you don't want to. And it's great on all sorts of applications here. So let's see. Yeah. So let me just kind of move this a little bit so we can see it there. So as you can see here, they are.
Yep.
Right.
You need more than one to get all the different functions, but they operate just like a closer with your back check, delayed action, closing speed, hold open. You can adjust all that.
Yeah. So, and if you can run us through some of the applications that these would go really good on. I mean, outside of a normal door, if you just
a normal door, obviously you can put these on a normal door. Where you see real life applications on arch top doors where you can't have a closer, customers that don't want to see a closer. Dutch doors are half doors. Sometimes they have them in banks where they have the key code and they want them to shut right behind them, behind the counter. And then gates. All of these hinges are 304, and we can get 316 stainless. So that every hinge is rated for exterior use.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool. So I mean, it's hard, to kind of show you here, but you can kind of see at first glance, okay, like if we're just talking about these, and I sometimes think of them as like a glorified spring hinge. I mean, and I guess that's just on me, right? But typically when you see something like this that makes the door close, you think spring hinge, but these are not spring hinges.
No, I look at them as it's a door closer.
It's a door closer. So it's like a 3-piece door closer.
Yep. It's just changing the way that we look at door closers now. The other applications, we can do glass doors as well. Glass by wood, glass by metal frame. Glass by glass. So that's another great application. If the pivot goes out or you don't, have room to put a pivot in there, you can do these hinges.
Yeah.
And have a closer on a glass door.
Yeah. So I'm curious, everybody who's watching, what do you think on something like this? Have you seen these? And is this something we think we should be selling? I'd be really curious to know. It seems so. Like, I think there's a lot of nice doors that building owners don't want door closures getting screwed into them.
No, and I've ran into a lot of it in wineries, high-end residential homes, high-end residential multifamily units. They just don't want the door closer, because it's black, it's a box up there, and this is a great way to go. And you have all the adjustability of a regular closer.
Yeah.
Yep. And so this is Waterson. So it's a line we brought in a few months ago, and we've had great success and a lot of interest in it.
Yeah. Well, very cool. I'll just go and put this back down here for now. But, so that's pretty much what we wanted to share today. And we have a question like, what is about the price range approximately?
It depends on the size, but roughly $400 list for all three. And you would need all three or two if you're doing a gate. But reach out to PJ or myself and we can get you set up with what you need for the application.
Yeah, let's see here. So this is a hinge with a powerful spring built in.
So there's a mechanical, yes, with a powerful spring, or there's a hybrid, which it does have some fluid in it.
It does have fluid in it.
The hybrid ones, yeah. And so the hybrid you will use interior. A little bit smoother operation, mechanical, exterior rated. Yeah,
and these are rated grade 1.
Grade 1, fire rated. Again, stainless. So yeah, they're commercial. We also have swing clear available.
Okay.
Everything from a 4-inch to a 6-inch and in between. And they're the standard commercial hinge sizes. So it'll just replace
so nothing special. Commercial only, not residential.
I mean, you can use it if you have a 4-inch 4.5.
True. Okay.
4-inch residential hinge. You can use it in place. Yeah. Standard.
Yeah.
Way.
I think it's a really cool, interesting scenario.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just love the fact that you don't have to put extra holes in on certain doors, right?
And it's easy to install and anybody can adjust them. It's just an Allen wrench, similar to, we've used Bombers in the past or some of the other brands. It's a similar adjustment. It's really easy to adjust. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
They have hold opens.
Yep. It has hold open. This one doesn't have the hold open. But yeah, you can do the hold open,
which is cool.
You can adjust the hold open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everything a closer does.
Good stuff. Well, and yeah, they are, James, they are adjustable. And they're just different, I mean, I plan to, if we end up selling them, I'm definitely I want to put some on some of our doors here.
Oh, yeah.
And
well, it would have worked earlier today when a few minutes ago when I had to shut the door.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Or, but yeah, down some of the doors going out to the warehouse.
Yep.
It'd be, we've the spring hinges are practically dead.
Are they out-swinging doors? So the hinges are exposed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Stainless.
Yep. So yeah, it'd be kind of fun to just try them out and see how they work. And I don't know. I think it's a good application for certain scenarios.
It's not gonna necessarily replace all closers, right?
Yeah.
The price is higher, but it does have specific applications that have been needed for a lot of years.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think it's really cool also, like for like the pool situations, the pool rooms, and
The gates.
right? Because a lot of those have to rely on spring hinges.
Yep. And they slam, they
slam.
slam now. Yeah.
Yep.
We've all been to those, seen those gates in the pools. They all just slam, where you could just have a nice shut.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, well, cool, Sterling. Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out this afternoon.
Oh, I appreciate you having me here.
And be willing to come on live and hang out with us.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So, good stuff. Well, hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in here with us. Let's go ahead and announce this week's winners. And you know what? Julio has been extra quiet today. And, I don't know, Julio, put some music on here for a second. What now, Sterling, I just want to give you the opportunity. Is there any confusion? And I kind of have one coming out. I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. Let me know your confession.
And when Sterling and I we went and hung out for a couple days, we had a lot of fun. But something that I told him that I wanted to do with him was go golfing. And I have not invited him, and I want to take full responsibility with him in the room.
Oh, okay.
Right now. But I also want to admit that he hasn't invited me fishing, and he loves fishing.
I invited you. I invited you. We had to cancel that one time, but no, we need.
Okay, that's fair.
We need to get out on the lake.
We do,
and it's always that.
Do
we go golfing or do we go fishing? Because I love them both.
I'm kind of the guy who wants to do both.
Right. We'll just do a swinging fishing day.
Well, yeah, maybe one day we go golf, the next day we go fish.
Absolutely.
So, Julio, I want to appreciate you turning on that confession music to kind of let me get that out there and kind of invite myself once again on Sterling's boat. Okay? So, no.
Welcome anytime.
Oh, that's good. All right, everybody. Hey, well, let's go ahead and hop into this week's winners. Julio, go and put some jams on here for us, and let's get right into it. But before we do, let's make sure we get on the same page and what to do if you win. Email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. And you will also be entered in to win one of two $2,000 shopping sprees at CLKsupplies.com. And that announcement, I haven't put it on there yet. That's December 29th. Lily, can you back me up on that? But yeah, so that's good. We're in Lockboss season 2.2, and we're really here to hook you up. So with that being said, let's get to this week's 5 lucky winners. Here we go. Winner number 1 is Vernon Doloff. Vernon, congratulations. I feel like you've won recently. I'm pumped up for you to win again with all the new 2.2 stuff going on. That's awesome. Congratulations. Winner number 2 is Eric Richley. Eric, congratulations. Winner number 3 is Andrew Fernacci. I apologize if I didn't say that right. Andrew, congratulations, though. Winner number 4 is Neil Wilson. Neil, congratulations. And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Secure Tech Locksmith Co. Secure Tech, congratulations. Now, of course, only for a really limited time now, we will still have our Lockboss Prox Key T going on free with orders over $387.23, or of course you can buy it separately. So well, everybody, that is the show for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm telling you what, we got some great videos coming up right around the corner. And I look forward to seeing you at the same place, same time next week here. So, of course,
Yep,
Sterling,
thanks for having me.
thanks
PJ.
once again. And, I apologize for inviting myself again on your boat live on the internet.
Yeah.
But, hey, a little peer pressure sometimes, folks. A little peer pressure sometimes.
No, absolutely. We'll do it.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, hey, you all have a wonderful, safe Tuesday night, and take care. We'll see you. And, of course, I'll leave you with a little bit of tunes.
Thank you.